Good evening, everyone. I am Dr. CJ Mertz, known as Coach CJ, and I want to welcome you to this very special presentation. If you're on this line with me now, it's because you have been part of Euphoria and you have worked in a sales capacity with them in the past, and you've just heard about what has launched. You know that the Happiness Brand organization and Euphoria have come and partnered now. And I want you to know something very special, that my dear friend, Dr. Eric Naputi and Robert Oblon, who's the CEO of Happiness, that made that relationship with Terry LaCour to come together, created this in such a way where we could take what we had already built in the Happiness Brand program, which was called the Wellness Influencer Program. And inside that are success coaches and the Success Coach Training Program. I am head of sales and vice president of business development. And I want you to know that we already have over 400 strong in the Success Coach program, which allows us to do some very, very special things. And I'm going to share my screen with you right now so that you can see what is possible for you. Now, tonight, as we get into this material, you're going to understand that my first rally cry is for you to become a success coach. Nothing would make me happier than for you to actually see the possibilities for you. What's happening right now is absolutely incredible. You see, the Wellness Influencer Program that I mentioned just a moment ago was birthed from what's called the B to B to C business model. And of course, I see you as a Fortune 500 home-based business. I want to see you crushing the goals that you have financially and otherwise in your life. Some of you, in fact, many of you may have other jobs and that this is a side hustle. But I know for so many that I've talked to, you say, gosh, if I could get this thing where I believe it can go, I could even let go of that job because maybe that's not my forever job. I'd love to see you have that control. I'd love to have you see that those opportunities, those decisions, that you could be in front of those. Well, this B2B to C model changed everything. So rather than just simply a salesperson going and talking to one person about a product, and now we've actually got one person now who's buying the product and benefiting from the product. No, this is B2B, meaning the first B is you, right? That's that home-based business. That is your business, wholly yours. That is your business. And now you're going out to other businesses, which we're talking about wellness practitioners, right? Chiropractors and naturopaths and so forth. And so now that's the second B. And then the C, our customers. Another way to think about that is all the patients that they serve. There's three big buckets that you might want to write down if you're taking notes here on that C. And that is, the first is all the new patients. Every day, every week, these practices are attracting new patients onto their schedule. Those are all opportunities for us to be able to educate and sell our products to those new patients. The second group are all the active patients that the doctor's already seeing and they're under care, and we can introduce our products to that group. And the third group, these are people that used to see the doctor and they had a wonderful result. They have great rapport and trust with that doctor. They're just not active with that doctor now. And with our reactivation programs, we can bring those patients back into the office for a checkup to see if this particular solution can help a problem that they may be having right now. So the number of people that we can impact is extraordinary, B to B to C. And now you have a chance to be part of that. For those of you that perhaps have not heard of me before, I'm the past president of the International Chiropractors Association. I've traveled over 3 million miles spreading chiropractic and the news of natural health from above, down, inside out, without the use of any drugs or surgery. I've been sharing that all over the world. And for the last 30 years, I've trained over 16,000 wellness practitioners and their teams. I'm the #1 performance coach worldwide. And I've consulted and developed top sales teams all across the United States, Canada, and Australasia. And I say that humbly to let you know that when Dr. Naputi called me and said, Dr. Mertz, I just truly believe you are that missing component. We've got this wellness influencer program. We're just about ready to launch this success coach program. I can't think of anyone better suited to actually run this thing, to help build this thing, and to lead this thing. And that is when I decided, yeah, I want to be part of this incredible team. And that's how it started a year ago. I want you to understand that the possibilities now that this partnership have come together are unlimited. I'm telling you that Euphoria can and should become a billion, yes, with a B, $1 billion company. I want you to be part of that. I want you to have all the wonderful rewards personally from you actually taking action and being part of it. Kim is a dynamo in that CEO position. The executive team is strong. The product line couldn't be better. And right now, I just want you to feel like I want to join these movers and shakers, the one that are already in. They've been actually calling and contacting and scheduling appointments, as you'll see here in just a minute. And they're benefiting richly as a result of it. Join them. I want you to feel right now, yes, I want to be part of this group and become our new success coaches. So in order to do that, your step one is just complete the testing. I made about 7 short videos that would allow you to have the information to be able to then take a completion quiz, a test. And then that means that you are now qualified to get to that next step. So it's just as simple as that. You could do that in 24 hours and most get it done within 24 to 48 hours. That's what I'm recommending. Step 2 is now an onboard. And this wonderful human being named Cindy is going to be your next step. And so she's going to make sure she turns on your back office. She's going to ask you about 17 questions so that she knows what your goals and your commitment are coming into as a success coach. Get you all set up for our every Wednesday night halftime trainings with me at 7 p.m. Central Time. She'll make sure that you have the link and that you could be training with all the rest of the success coaches all across North America with me every Wednesday night. You'll have access to the scripting and the past trainings that we have done in this program. She will help you in that onboarding process. And then step 3, as I had just mentioned, get trained up. I mean, there's some really great materials, strategic and tactical materials there, scripts, so that you would know how to even do homework. Like I'm going to actually look up this doctor and I'm going to find out more about her practice and what style of practice. And the more I get to know a little bit of the homework and do the research about that practice, when I call or I go in and meet with them, it's completely different. And so you're going to get trained on how to do that. And I happen to know that as well or better than anyone on earth, right? And so I'm giving you the backstage pass to know, how do I get past that gatekeeper so I can actually talk to Dr. Smith and then introduce him and get enough curiosity that we can schedule an appointment to actually then close a package of sale. So that's what it is. That's step 3. And then step 4, earn 20% commission on every package that you sell. Right now, there are 3 packages. There'll be more, but there's 3 triad packages. Now, remember, the triad are the 3 products that we use to solve gut health problems, and gut health problems are at epidemic levels right now in the United States, in North America. You couldn't be in this place at a better time. There's just no better time than right now. It is amazing. You are blessed to even be hearing this conversation and having the invitation to take part in it. So $2,000, $5,000, and $10,000 packages. What that means is there's different sets of the triads. It's 16 sets for the 2,000, 43 sets for the 5,000, 90 sets for the 10,000. So it depends on sort of the busyness of that practice, how successful that practice is, as to what package we would sell them. I am going to be your partner. So when you set up the closing appointment, which is a Zoom, I'm going to be there helping you close that. At least right now, I'm available to help you do that. So let's imagine we sell a $10,000 package, which I have done several times in the last few days. That's $10,000 package. That's $2,000 in your pocket right now. You get 20% of whatever you sell. And that's just the beginning. Because now when these patients are now using the product in their second and their third month and thereafter, it's $139 a month, you're building your customer volume for the additional residual income that you are making. Friends, I'm telling you, this is incredible. So I just mentioned the $2,000, $5,000, and $10,000 triad packages. They're ready now. The DNA packages, they're coming soon. I don't know exactly when, Maybe by the end of the month, you'll be the first to know. But right now, have no conversations about DNA. Have 100% of your focus on the triad. Get in the door, start seeing the benefits for these patients using the triad, and then we can upsell that doctor to any one of a number of other products in our line, including the DNA testing package. Do not focus on anything other than the triad right now. I'm going to make it so simple for you to be super successful. Do you know over 1 million doctors in North America right now are your target market? I mean, this should just make your mouth water. You should actually just be thinking, okay, I need to get really organized here, because really at the end of the day, you only need 5 practices. You get 5 doctors that are sold, and all the customer base, which I just told you, the new patients, the active patients, and the inactive patients, what is happening to your income is insane. So it's not like you need 20, 30, 40 practices, although you will and can do that. 5 practices. That's what should be on your head and heart right now. 5 practices. And then build your customer volume as a result of that. Do you know you would only need 2 wellness practices sold to have over 100 patient customers? Think about that for just a moment. And what does that mean to you? And then you could grow to the point where you've got like diamond status. And if you don't know what that is, check in and find out what the various levels of rewards and accomplishments are in this incredible program. I see all of you as diamonds. I also do live trainings. We did one in St. Louis. They are mastery intensive workshops where you're rolling up your sleeves with me, with Robert, with Dr. Naputi. And it was incredible. I mean, these are the opportunities for you to, iron sharpens iron. And as we are together in that way, you're motivated out of your mind. You have trained and studied and trained and studied. So when you leave a program like that and we let you loose, you are dangerous in a very good way. We actually had a version of that, a shorter version in McKinney when we all got together to meet Terry, to actually go through and do a visit through the lab, which was absolutely incredible. And we did a half-day training there. But I just want you to know, those are all all part of this program. That's what we do, is to make sure you're having the materials, the experiences, the events that cause you to be great. So really, at the end of the day, this is the buy-in. It's $1,000 and it's $59 a month. And I just want you to understand that the $59 a month, of course, is getting you all of the materials and me, which I just want you to know, doctors pay me tens of thousands of dollars a year to be their coach. So this is not something I'm doing for the money. This is a purpose-driven process. I don't actually make any of that $59 a month. It's about making sure that your organization's taken care of and that you have what you need to go crazy. Now, understand that that $1,000 a month actually purchases you also 10 triad sets. What do you do with those triad sets? Those are 30-day gifts that you give to prospects. This is another part of the way, strategically and tactically, that we wind up selling that many more doctors' offices. It just doesn't get harder than that. You just have to say yes. We are 400 plus strong and on the way to 2,000 success coaches in North America. There couldn't be a better time, in my opinion, for you to be part of this organization. I want you to know, wherever you are, whether you're in a small town, a mid-town, a big, you know what? It doesn't matter. This opportunity goes past the socioeconomic area of your practice or your area. It goes beyond the socioeconomic status of that town that you are living in. It goes beyond, whether you're rural or whether you're downtown, because you get to decide who you're going to talk to. You decide who you're going to talk to, and I will help you close them. And by using the techniques that I will teach you, you'll be getting right past gatekeepers. They will be signing you up to talk to a doctor through the Zoom appointment that you will have scheduled. And I'll be there right there with you. And you'll be sitting right next to the doctor with your laptop in their office. And I'll come in, and about 20 minutes later, they will have purchased a package. As long as everyone that's on the line should be on the line. There are times when there is a spouse or a partner and they're part of the decision-making process. You always want to know who is involved in the decision-making process. As long as we have everybody together, it's going to be an incredibly successful time. So that the fact that you have background in Euphoria, to me, already has a leg up. It's almost like, I'm not going to call you advanced. I'm just going to say you're fast tracked. We're going to get you in so quick, and we're going to be able to do amazing things together. People like Liliana have already come in and done this, right? She's already gotten appointments scheduled. She's already closing packages, and others that are in and from Euphoria. It's just incredible to see what's already transpiring. I just want you to become part of it and feel like you can make a huge difference. So what's your next step? If you've already said, Coach, I'm in, I want this, and I'm so excited to train with you. I can't wait to learn more about the triad. What's what we call unicorn tiers? What I mean by unicorn tiers, these products, my friend, they're not available anywhere else. These are proprietary. So if the doctor said, here's what I'm recommending, the patient couldn't say, oh, okay, I'm just going to go to GNC because I can get it $10 less. They can't find it anywhere else, nowhere else. And so what you're selling is exactly what patients need, and they can't get it anywhere else. It's exclusive. Hopefully you're getting a sense of where we're at right now with this. All you got to do is email Cindy at euphoriascience.com, and just tell her, I'm in. What's the next step? And she'll make sure that you can get properly enrolled, and that before you know it, she'll have access to those 7 videos that you'll be able to take your test. And now you're official. You'll get your onboarding done very shortly after that. And now here we go. You could be with me for the very next Wednesday halftime, and we're off to the races. I look forward to meeting you personally. I'm going to say welcome already for all of you that I know have made that decision. It's going to be, I believe, one of the best business and personal decisions you've ever made in your life. So on behalf of Kim and the whole rest of the executive team of Euphoria, we're so excited to have you as a success coach. Contact Cindy at euphoriascience.com, and she'll show you the way. And I look forward to meeting you and talking and training with you soon. Until next time, and as always, live and practice with passion. Have an awesome day.